number 8. So this is a tough one for everybody. So if you want to give multiple answers, that's completely fine. What was the nicest thing someone did for you on trail or in town? So this could be like a trail angel situation, etc. I know it's tough.
Yeah. I think in the groups of friends that you make, everyone looks out for each other. So you're always doing like little nice things for each other and sharing food and waiting for each other and checking in you're all okay. So there's no particular standout moment. I just remember being very touched by a lot of people's kindness in my family. I think one of the nicest sort of surprises from a nice situation was I was in a group of 8 in the Sierra Mountains, and we were coming out of Sonora Pass, which is kind of the end, and you go down to Kenny Meadows North. So we were hiking down the mountain and kind of onto the main road where you'd hitch to Kenny Meadow North, and there was a female hiker who I'd never seen her before, but she'd gone ahead and come back, and she'd met up with this guy that lived locally. We had kind of like a family cabin or something like that, and she was trying to encourage him to become a trail angel, and she was inviting hikers that are just coming down from the mountain to go and stay with him in an area called Pinecrest. No. I can't remember exactly the name, but it's in that area. There's a lake, there's cabins. So she and him, the new trail angel, invited the 8 of us to go and stay there. And it was just such a lovely experience because I wasn't expecting to stay with a trail angel. Quite often you would plan ahead to stay with a trail angel. You might call them, contact them or whatever. And some trail angels have a little bit of an agenda which you have to share in if you go to stay in their home. This trail angel was just so at ease with everyone being there. He was sort of like, do what you like, we can cook together, we can eat together, use my kayaks, go in the lake, use my bike, cycle around, stay as long as you like. So we were going to do one night there, but we ended up taking a full 0 and having 2 nights there because he just made us feel so at home, and it was so lovely to have that experience. Some of us had injuries, we'd been through the Sierras, and it was we were ready to take a rest, but we felt the urgency to keep moving. And that was just such an unexpected situation to be in. It was just so relaxing and lovely, and so kind of that person to offer us his home and his hospitality. But yeah, that happens a lot on trail, and I think the best times are when you don't expect it and you don't plan for it. So, yeah.
Right. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, the kindness on trail is unreal, right? And I like that you also mentioned, because a lot of people answer this question with like a trail angel situation, but you also mentioned the hiker to hiker relationship and how beautiful that is too, and how we watch out for each other on trail. So that's definitely worth it.
I mean, strangers watch out for you as well. I didn't know that was part of the trail culture. I knew there was a highly social trail culture on the long distance trails in the States, which we don't really get in the UK. So I just wasn't aware of how Americans are very hospitable and friendly and approachable and want to talk to you and want to make sure you're okay and help you if they can and give you a ride or share something with you and learn about you. It's just lovely. That was actually just something I did not expect, and it was such a nice thing to experience.
Well, gosh, thank you. I know it's interesting as an American to hear what other people have to say about us, because sometimes it's not great feedback, right? But it's great to hear that from somebody who lives in England, who lives in Europe. I talked to Sweetheart last week, who's from Germany, and he had some opinions on Americans. So it's really interesting to hear how we are perceived too. And so that's wonderful to hear that we were hospitable and everything. So thank you.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Beautiful experiences. And this is one of my favorite questions to ask, because I get like emotional when hikers talk about their experiences. It's just beautiful. And there are kind people out there, believe it or not.
Yeah, I think the trail really restored that faith in humanity with people's completely voluntary desire to help strangers. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. Love it.